Hi, my friends. We are here at the North Carolina Transportation Museum, and we're here to see something really cool. So let's go. We are here now showing Celebrity Car and Truck Show. Yeah, all kinds of movie cars and trucks from movies and television. And we're here at the museum, which I love this museum. I love transportation and I love trains. We're not just going to check out that. We'll see if there's we'll check the roundhouse and see if they've got some new trains in there working on. I love them. I love when they get new stuff. And I did notice something over here that's new. I'm going to check it out. Yeah, so this is new right here. It says Southern Railway telephone booth. Before the widespread use of locomotive radios in the 1960s, train crews and track maintainers at locations throughout North America communicated with dispatchers by telephone. And this is a concrete phone booth. Yeah, these were spread out years ago before they started using the radios. Look at the old phone in there too. Yeah, this is the real deal, made out of concrete. Check it out. That's pretty neat. This is a new little exhibit that they've added to the Transportation Museum. And I think our exhibit where we're going for the movie cars and trucks is inside the main building right there. And I just love walking by the old trains here. This old diesel right here. Very nice. Yeah, I love that. Operated by B&M&H Beaufort and Moorhead Railroad. So that a lot of that's on the coast. Those towns. That's pretty neat. So right here is where we're gonna get our ticket to go inside. I also wanted to mention too that I don't have a Patreon and I don't know if I'm gonna start one ever. But there's a cool thing they have now on YouTube. If you want to reach out to me or Connie to help us out, with gas and expenses, things like that, with travel, there's a thing called a big thank you at the bottom of your screen. I'm not sure if they have it on the TV set. I think they do, but I know it's on the phone and on the computers. But it's a big thank you, and you can help, donate if you want to and help us out. It's also, I say it's, and I've heard some of my friends in England buying us a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. That'd be great. You can buy us 1 cup of coffee, 2 or 3 cup of coffees. But yeah, just, it would definitely help out. And I'd really appreciate it. And I'll definitely make a shout out to you guys, because it will tell me who donated. And I'll let you know. And I'd really appreciate it. On with the show. So the first mode of transportation was walking. And that's one thing you'll do a lot here at the Transportation Museum, is a lot of walking. So you will get your exercise. Now, it looks like they just redid the concrete here. They got little games here today. Check that out, little blow-up games. Yeah, so they move around, go to different locations with that. And this is where we're going. I believe the exhibit's in here of the cars. We go in here. Ooh, that wind blowing. But I always love coming in here. Check out the old Mack truck right there. That is so cool. But yeah, they're always getting new stuff in here all the time. It's all Freightliner right out of Mount Holly right there. That's pretty neat. I love Freightliner. And they're still working on the Piedmont airplane over here. So let's head on down and see these movie cars. These aren't movie cars, but they can definitely be used in movies. That's for sure. Some of these old Model T right here. A little mixture of different cars right in here. Very nice. I love these. Look at this guy. Wow. Nice. Love it. It's a 1935 Packard. It's got the suicide doors on it. Yeah, I love those. Look at this old guy right here. This old Ford. Really, really nice. Looks like it's probably, look at that right there. There you go. 1913. Wow. He'd been around a long time. You see the wood. That's part of the frame there. Yeah, painted over. I love that. Wanted to show you this too. Check out the wings here from Piedmont Airlines. Yeah, they've got it disassembled and they're slowly refurbishing it. It'll be great when they get this all done. Check out the motors. Wow. And they move him around, it looks like, because he's on wheels. So he was like right over here. They moved him down there, the main fuselage of the aircraft. Let me walk over here so you can see it. Yeah, this was a huge train workstation assembly area at one time long ago. There he is right there. An old Piedmont airplane right there. So there's old Herbie the Love Bug. Remember that with Buddy Hackett? And there was a Helen Hayes. They were in the films, and I just remember there were actually a bunch of actors. I can't remember. Was it Lisa Lohan? I don't even know her name. I can't remember the actress who did the modern day version of Herbie. If you remember who that was, please put that in the comments. We actually got a couple Herbie the Love Bugs. There's another one right there. Very cool. And there's the Pizza Planet truck. That's pretty awesome. They play the James Bond music real loud too. And of course James Bond had all kinds of new cool cars. Oh, there's Buzz Lightyear. There's some of the toys. That is so cool. I love it. And that is so nice. Pizza Planet. And there's Herbie right here. Making people smile since 1969. You get a shot of the inside. There he is. I love this. This is great. I'd definitely drive around in a Herbie Love Bug. Yeah, that's great. There's a license plate there too. That's beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna look at some other stuff too. And there's a Mater from Cars. Yeah, he looking good. Old Ford right here. Old F5 tow truck. Yeah, old Mater. He made it to the show. Yeah, really, really nice. Love it. They got some vehicles from Jurassic Park. Park Warden right there. I think we've seen these guys at some of the comic book conventions we've been to. Yeah. You got the Jeep also. Jurassic Park Jeep. Very nice. Check out that Tonka truck right there. Cool. Oh, look at Bumblebee here too. There's Bumblebee. He's getting cleaned up by his owner. Very nice. Oh, they got some other cool cars over here I wanted to see. But check that out. It's so awesome. I love the Tonka on there. That's so cool. There's Bumblebee. Check out the motor. Oh, he looks great. Love it. There get some pictures of the inside. I might have to walk around there too. Get some shots of Bumblebee. Very nice. Now this is very cool. Check it out. I'm gonna pan up. I'll show you what I'm looking at. This is the actual Buford T. Justice car from Smokey and the Bandit. You got the top swiped off, and there's the door in the back seat. It's a 1976 Le Mans. Wow, that is so cool. And there's Smokey's car right there. Yeah, the Bandit's car. I said Smokey, not Smokey. The Bandit's car, Burt Reynolds Trans Am. I love this car. These were the deal back in the day. They still are. Those things will haul butt. That's beautiful. Then over here they got one of the Duke of Hazzard's cars, Roscoe's car. And there's Roscoe's car, and they've all the cast members from Dukes of Hazzard signed the back of the trunk. That is so cool. There it is, right there. Nice. I love this. Yeah, you can hear it's faintly here in the background, and you got the Smokey and the Bandit music playing. And then over here, we got the A-Team van. There you go, the A-Team van. Yeah, Mr. T used to drive that all the time with the team. How you doing? This is great. It's beautiful. You got the Funko Pop, some of the toys from A-Team. This is great. Check it out. Love this. Look at that metal ram thing in the front there. You got the California A-Team license plate. And see if we can get the inside too. Look at the old A-Team lunchbox. Again, they have all the toys, the Legos. Here are the seats right here, facing all those guys would sit in. You get Howling Mad Murdoch, Hannibal, all those guys. Yeah, so awesome. An old BA, he'd be sitting up there in the front. Mr. T driving the van. And here is Barney Fife's car, his cop car from Mayberry. Yeah, from the Andy Griffith Show. It's a Galaxy 500. To prove it, says it right there, Galaxy 500. There you go. So yeah, it's not an Impala, it's Galaxy. So yeah, this is great. You got Goober's hat, you got Barney's hat, and there's Barney right there. See if you see the inside of this awesome, iconic car. Here you go. I love the old Galaxies. These are great. Yeah, there you go. Sheriff Mayberry, right there. Get a shot of the front. Love it. This is beautiful. Let's get the 1960 North Carolina tag on the front. That's cool. I love that. Yeah, it looks like the train rides are going on. I think they're like $12 for a ride. Yeah, he's about to leave, I think. Big old diesel right here. Yeah, they just pulled up. And they stop here and you get off here and see more of the museum. But it's worth it. Yeah, if you've never ridden on a train, it's a great opportunity to do that here at the Transportation Museum. And a lot of these cars here have been restored here at the Transportation Museum. I'm waiting to see if he starts leaving. And you can imagine the weight that these trusses carried when they moved machinery and the engines, the trains, moving them around. It's pretty impressive right here. And this is a massive, massive building. And trains are always going in there. I want to show you too, they do have food trucks here today. They'll always have those here when there's like certain events going on. So be sure to check it out if you're hungry. Stop by here and get something to eat at the food trucks. So it looks like some people are staying on the train and getting ready to move down to the train station. So I wanted to show you up close some of the cars here. Yeah, that's great. Looks like they put down new gravel too. Kind of spruced it up a little bit. It's kind of loud through here, but hope you can hear me. Yeah, Norfolk Southern right here. And you'll see these up too, up at Bryson City. Some of these cars up there. I wonder if they ever had them here, which they may have, because a lot of them go through here getting fixed up and restored. But yeah, they got a bunch of cars on here. Oh, they're about to leave. They're leaving. There they go. I like it here too. It says New York right there. And then this one over here, right there says Florida. So they do come from different states. Yeah, people's having a good time here. So cool. Yeah, they're in there. Going back to the train station. It's a nice little ride too that you can go on. So cool. Yeah. Heading this way. Got the cabooses at the end there. Your Seaboard. That's pretty neat one. I like the chrome on there. That's beautiful. That's an old car right there. Yeah. Definitely ride the train when you're here at the North Carolina Transportation Museum. There they go. The one thing I notice too, every time I come back to this wonderful museum, they're always getting new cars in that they're getting all over the United States and bringing them in here and getting them restored slowly but surely. Check all the cabooses over there. And here is the massive roundhouse. I'm gonna go inside and see if they've got some new engines and new cars in there too. Now you can enter both ways. You can enter this way too, start here and go in there, or walk all the way around, and you can enter over here and go that way too. We got a presentation in there too that you could sit down and see. So I think I'm gonna go over here and go in that door and make my way around. What would be kind of cool too if they went around the United States, find the old like dilapidated or abandoned little train depots and moved them here, and had them scattered about where you can tour them, go inside. That would be really neat. I think they get a few of them here. That'd be kind of cool. maybe about 5 or 6 old train depots, kind of like something, the structure's kind of like this, and then set them out here and bring them back to their glory, and so you can tour them. That'd be really cool. I think they have probably enough property to do that. Yeah, because I know they're out there. I've seen them just driving down highways and stuff, back roads, things like that. You find these old abandoned little train depots. Yeah, that would be so cool if they would bring those here and set them up, restore them. That'd be a great add-on, to your tour of the museum. So we're going to go inside here, and usually it's the Army car here, right here. Yeah, it's for the medics. They bring the wounded back home. Walk down this way. It smells so good in here. I just love the smell of the grease and oil and stuff. Just the scent of a train. I just love it. But yeah, this is the old military Red Cross car right here. You can go inside there too. I'll have a link at the end so you can see some of the other videos of my visits here. United States Army right here. Engine, very nice. Yeah, there it is. The old Army Red Cross train car. If you look at the wood, you can see the grease and the oil embedded in the wood. Yeah, that will repel water with no problem. Yeah, this wood is like well preserved. So I was hoping there'd be more movie cars and trucks, but it's a little exhibit. No problem. I just love coming here and seeing all the trains. And they do have another garage with all kinds of cool automotives in there, and we'll go in there and check those out too. Yeah, they got like an old Jalopy Model T electric car in there too. But yeah, so run around inside the roundhouse and see if we see any new stuff, and I'll show that to you. And I always love seeing these dioramas here of old towns with their trains going through them. Very cool. Yeah, be sure to check these out. They did a great job. Gotham Transit. Very nice. So right now in the exhibit, they have now showing the life of a brakeman and how the West was won with a train. Yeah, it's in here, so you can sit down and enjoy the film of the history of that. Then over here, you have this really cool model train here, scale train, carrying the lumber. That's pretty cool. The old steamer. I love that. Get a better shot. There you go. Yeah, you're carrying all the lumber back to the mill. And there's a hiker right there. He might be kind of lost. Yeah, been drinking too much. And there's a water tower. So right now they don't have many engines in here being worked on. Got this diesel right here. Last time we came here, I think all the stalls were filled with at least 1 or 2 engines in them. They're all out right now. Looks like they've been fixed and they're back in business. But yeah, this is the work area. See, all pulls in here. And they'll get under the train if they find things underneath too that need to be replaced. Easy to get to. Yeah, this is a great work area where they just constantly work on trains from all over the United States. A lot of them come here. They have some of the best engineers, mechanics, technicians. Yeah, right here in Spencer, North Carolina, working on these wonderful trains. And this is pretty cool right here. It talks about the narrow gauge trains, yeah, in the Tweetsie. Yeah, Tweetsie was a narrow gauge, and right here in North Carolina, one of the best known narrow gauge lines was the East Tennessee and Western North Carolina Railroad, dubbed the Tweetsie. Yeah, and there's one of the fronts of the number 12 locomotive, and now you go to Tweetsie Railroad, and actually ride her now, and there she is right there. Yeah, it looks like they're working on this old Amtrak diesel engine right here. Go around over here. It looks like it's seen better days. There she is right there, a little rust on there too. So she's going to be fixed up. Number 307, the old Amtrak engine right there. Yeah, there's a guy down there inspecting her right now. So it'd be great to see that back restored in full working order, and also just having a new paint job. This thing would look awesome. Sorry for the glare, but I wanted you guys to see this steam engine right here. It does not do it justice when you see them on film like this. You got to be here to see how big they are, because she's huge. These steamers were workhorses That's number 544 right there. You get some glare from the sun. Sorry about that. But she is beautiful. Yeah, I'm a huge steamer fan. I love the steamers. That's just classic right there. Russian State Railroad ordered over 1,000 Russian designed but American built locomotives right here. Yeah. So this one time served overseas in Russia, and it's back home now. It was originally the United States built it, but yeah, that's pretty neat. It's got some cool history right there. Get a better shot of number 544 right there, and I just think that's really cool that this train is here at the Transportation Museum in North Carolina. And some of these steamers, I'm sure, will have a permanent home here, so you can enjoy them. So that's pretty cool. But some of the engines are come and go engines. In other words, they're here for a short period, getting fixed up, probably going to another museum, and some are actually still in active duty. This is pretty cool. The railway crane right here. They're also known as derricks. I don't think this was here last time I was here. Let me go around here. We can see this. Check him out. Yeah, that thing's huge. Look at the cables on that. It's massive. But yeah, I wanted to show this to you. Look at all the rivets in there, holding that sucker together. That thing is just massive around this pillar here. Yeah, that's nice. From the old Southern right there, number 3006. Yeah, they were known as derricks. These old railroad train cranes here. Yeah, it's really nice. And this old rail car here. I was looking at the date on this one. This was 1949 when it was built. And looks like it needs some work done to it, but I like the patina, the rust. You got this old Southern, or Norfolk Southern diesel right here, number 1616. Can't fit it all on the screen because they're so massive. These are huge. Yeah, they're so cool. I just love walking around these guys just to see how minuscule we are to the size of them. Yeah, here's the car right here. 1949. So they do have some new stuff in here, like this caboose, some more of the Norfolk Southern Rail Line right here, another caboose right here. Yeah, these are all cabooses along here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this one looks like you got a brand new paint job. A southbound railway right there. Walk down here and see some of these other steamers. They're just beautiful. That Duke Power one. This one's always here, I think. Yeah, look at this big guy over here. I'll walk around and see him. But this one has been completely redone. Winston-Salem, southbound railway. Yeah, maybe they'll have the platform up where you can walk inside this completely refurbished caboose right here. That's beautiful. So now it's time to go see the cars. And they have a nice little area over here in one of the old warehouses where they display the cars. Now the car part of the museum is right here, and it's in the old flue shop built in 1924. And it's called Bumper to Bumper. You can also see them right here, what's going on. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff. Yeah, but we're going to go inside the Bumper to Bumper right here. And sometimes they'll switch out cars, and we'll check that out too. They do take donations. I love the old advertising too from the old gas stations. The little tire pump. That's pretty neat right there. And that was the cap off there, the gas pump globe right there. There's stained glass doors. Very nice. Look at all the old North Carolina license plates right there. Go inside. Yeah, this guy right here was an electric car, Roch and Lang at BX7, built in 1918. Yeah, electric car right there from 1918. Isn't that crazy? And this car here was built in 1901. It is a steam car. Runs on steam right there. I know Jay Leno has one of them. And look at this, 1907 Model R is what that is. The old crank up your engine. There's an old advertisement right there. Very nice. Look at these guys. Great collection of cars just right in this little area. The old Texaco portable oil dispenser right there. Very nice. And I love how they have this themed out. This is great. You got the old parking meter there. This guy here's a Ford Model A right here, 1931. The old barbershop. Get the old Cheerwine bench over there too. Very nice. It's like an old car dealership right there. Yeah, from the 1930s. It's great. Look at this Texaco gas pump. Very nice. There's the old Globe right there. Look at this, the old storehouse, number 3. It's built in 1896. Yeah, it's right here. I love the old photos too of the guys that used to work here long ago. Yeah, the old storehouse. Wow, it's been here a long time. And inside, they have a model train layout. I've brought you in there before. It's really cool. We'll have train shows here once in a while with the scale trains. And this building here was built in 1911. This is the mechanics office right here. And it has that great, just that old depot feel to it. Wagons, wheels, and wings. But yeah, built 1911. And be sure to hit the red button. There he goes. Yeah, always get the train going. So cool. Yeah, always hit that. Yeah, the red button's always there, so you can, if the kids are here, yeah, have them click on the red button, and they'll get the train going around the entire circumference of the gift store. Yeah, it's so cool. I love these enamel pins here too. The railroad, all these different engines too. Very nice, and all the different rail lines represented. And also got Piedmont Airlines right there. That's cool. Also stickers for your car. And some patches. Very nice. Now this is where you would come to catch the train. Now that, hear them down there too. The tickets are separate, so you can ride the train. You don't necessarily have to go into the exhibit in the actual museum, but to me it's better to do it. Get a combo deal, get the train ride and the exhibit. You know, go in the museum and everything, and experience that for sure. And they have ample parking, plenty of parking. And but here's the old train station up here. Show you that real quick. And this is where you'd come to buy your tickets for your train ride. This is the Barber Junction train station, beautifully restored. Yeah, you go inside and check it out. And this kind of gives you a map, tells you where everything's at, where to go. And there's the turntable. Rides are here. So yeah, you can actually go on the roundhouse and ride that. Kind of spins around. I hear a train coming. But yeah, there it is. That's cool to come see this and kind of know where everything's at. And we're inside the train depot. It's air conditioned and it feels wonderful. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the inside real quick. And they do have the Polar Express here. You got to reserve early because they sell out every year on this during Christmas time. So look it up. Again, I'll have all the information in the description. You can get to it. It is kind of cool. I'll show you some of the old pictures of the Barber Junction Depot right there. Check that out. Barber Junction Depot was built in 1898 in Barber, North Carolina, so it's moved here. And like I said, if they went around and grabbed some of these old train stations, train depots, and brought them here, they would be a great tourist attraction for the Transportation Museum. There's an adjacent building right here. I'm going to see if we can go in there and check that out too. Next to the ticket booth. Yeah, let's see what this is over here. Okay, that's what it is. Restrooms are right here. But they fully restored this too. So it's cool that they have restrooms here as you wait for the train in case you got to go. You can do that. And this is walking trail. Okay, so if they get overflow, you got this queue line that you go through, waiting for your next train. But yeah, I was going to show you. So they have restrooms here, but across the other side of the parking lot, they have another area for restrooms. So that's good. So I don't think I'm going to ride the train today. In my past videos, I've done that. I do want to try to get on the Polar Express this year during Christmas time, if possible. And like I said, they sell out quick, so you got to really jump on that. And we're going to try to do that. I think they have it to where you can wear your pajamas and robe and stuff, like it's Christmas Eve, waiting for Santa Claus, and it seems pretty fun. The kids come. I've seen adults come in their pajamas and their onesies and ride the train. It's a lot of fun. And Santa's here, seeing everybody. Really cool. They have treats and everything. So yeah, that's something that would be really fun to do. So you got this pedestrian bridge here, trestle going over the train track. Kind of walk across that and get a shot of the tracks going on underneath, and this is pretty neat right here. Very nice. So here we go. Let's kind of tell you some of the history of it right here. There it is, railroad signal. Tell train crew how to proceed safely. Okay, so this was used at the rail yards, it looks like, and had the signals on it and everything, kind of tell you which track to get on, where to go. Yeah, there they are here. And this one was built, I think, in the 60s, used until the 2000s. This was used in Concord, North Carolina. We're just down the road at a place called the railroad called Rocky Ridge. That's pretty neat. So it does have some history here. So they used this one up to the 2000s and moved it here. And there's another similar signal trestle there going over the track. Kind of tell you where to go, where to stop, how to proceed. We'll go over here. Yeah. So when you take the train ride, it goes right underneath here, so you can see this. And there's a cool shot of the museum and the parking lot. And next week, I think it's next week, or next couple weeks, we're going to be here for a car show. It's a Ford car show. Vintage cars up to new cars. Yeah, and they have it here in the big field over here that you can walk around and see all these wonderful vintage cars. So I wanted to thank you for joining me here at the North Carolina Transportation Museum and seeing some of those movie cars and trucks. That was pretty cool. I was just hoping it'd be a lot bigger. I know they had the Smokey and the Bandit truck here a while back too, from the movie. It was really neat seeing it. And yeah, they had that here along with the other Smokey and the Bandit cars. That was pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully it'll grow back. I think a lot of COVID probably changed a lot of that too. So things are slowly building back up so you can see more movie cars and trucks. So yeah, this is something to bring the family to, or if you love transportation, come here when you're in North Carolina, or if you live here in North Carolina and never been, this is definitely a great day trip if you want to just get out of town. And yeah, there's some really couple cool restaurants here in Spencer too. So there's some eating opportunities as well. Great gift shop, and I hear a train coming, so I might try to get that at the end of the video here. So thank you for joining me again. If you liked it, please subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it'll be great to have you on with us and enjoy all these videos that I have coming up for you. So yeah, and check a lot of my past ones too. I got a good library of videos, so yeah, check those out too. All right, guys, you take care. Bye-bye.